Ladies and gentlemen, today is a special day. Soon, we will close the history book on the 25th Infantry Division's Walk to Iraq and Back program. We will also pass on the tradition of the Walk to Afghanistan and Back. For those of you who don't know, I want to give you a little information on exactly what these walks are about. Both the Walk to Afghanistan and Iraq programs are an opportunity for the families and spouses of deployed soldiers, you all who are standing here today, to log miles walked through the program and pool them together with the goal of reaching the number of miles to Afghanistan or Iraq and back. That's what the program is. But why do we all do it? See, when our loved ones deploy, we know that their lives are tough. We know that they're working long, hard days and harsh conditions. We know that they're doing their part to defend America's freedom. And more than anything, we wish we could be with them to help them through. I know that many of you here today, if given the option, would deploy with your spouse so you could stand by them and support them every day. But you can't. So what do? We walk. We walk so that they know we're thinking about them. We walk so that they know we love and support them. We walk so that they know we are here, that we are waiting for them to come home. We walk and we'll keep walking until everyone comes home. We started walking so many years ago that we lost track of where it all began. What we do know is that over the years, the program has grown, with more and more spouses, family members, and friends walking than ever before. This event has become a tradition, our tradition. Today, Headquarters and Headquarters Battalion will close out the Walk to Iraq and Back campaign. Also today, the Walk to Afghanistan and Back torch will be passed from 3rd Brigade to the 25th Cab, symbolizing the end of 3rd Brigade's journey and the first step for the Combat Aviation Brigade. Speaking on behalf of 3 VCT's Walk to Afghanistan and Back campaign, please welcome the 3 VCT Rear Detachment Sergeant Major Santiago Hernandez.
Sergeant Major Devins, ladies and gentlemen, and more importantly, the Wings of Light in Ohana. On behalf of Colonel and Mrs. Kim, Command Sergeant Major Spano, Major Corley, our battalion Rear D Command teams, and I, we wish you, your soldiers and loved ones, and the entire Combat Aviation Brigade a safe journey to Afghanistan and back. 3rd Brigade started this journey just under a year ago by receiving the torch from 2nd BCT. Today, the Bronco families will pass the torch to the cab. Led by the brigade's senior spouse, Mrs. Kim, our Bronco families took the challenge of supporting our deployed soldiers. We walked over 43,819 miles to Afghanistan and back. Now don't quote me on this, but according to Google, we went there and back 2.5 times. To the Wings of Light in Ohana, I ask that you continue the legacy and build upon the mileage in order to demonstrate your support and sincere commitments to your deployed soldiers. As a disclaimer, flown helicopter miles here in Afghanistan do not count. In conclusion, may your Creator bless you and provide you His sovereign guidance and control, ultimately, always protecting the entire cabin. Godspeed.
Thank you, Sergeant Major. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to our guest speaker for today's ceremony, Command Sergeant Major of the 25th Infantry Division, Command Sergeant Major Ray Devins.
The guy's out of control, isn't he? Man, it's amazing. I tell you what, look at this place, where we live, the sunset that we have here, and then what we're doing this event today. It's phenomenal to see the people come out here and support this. On behalf of General Champeau and his wife, my wife, and myself, I want to thank every single one of you for what you're doing here today and what this represents. Who you are, what are as part of our nation's warrior class, because every one of you are part of that. And you need to understand the importance of what that represents throughout the world. The global effects of what we have, what this does for our nation, and what it does for our people, to see what this little group here is doing for those that are deployed. This event is amazing. It builds all those strengths that we have, whether they're in harm's way or we're back here. The social and the family strength that we have together as we do this, as that Keikoa Ohana, that warrior family that we have together here. It's the physical and mental strength that we develop as we go out and take steps towards Afghanistan and focus our fitness capability in a direction that we need to improve ourselves for our loved ones while they're deployed. And the most important to me is the spiritual strength. And when I say spiritual strength, I don't mean just the religion strength that you have in your faith and the higher power that you believe in, but it's that warrior spirit. That warrior spirit every one of you have in your heart, that's the same as your spouse when they're deployed. And I thank every single one of you for making sure that you push this event to the point to try to double the miles if you can. If not, it's no worries. But it's just the effort that you have in yourself and with your family, as all of us as part of that team, part of that Ohana, to come out here and do well for others and be an example, that great example of our nation's warrior class. On behalf of General Champeau, his wife and my wife, I want to thank every single one of you for what you're doing for this event and what you do for our country and for your soldiers. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Command Sergeant Major. For today's ceremony, the HHBN torchbearer is Specialist Johnson. At this time, 6 candles are being lit from the HHBN torch, symbolizing 6 previous Walk to Iraq and Back campaigns. Each flame represents the caring and support of the hundreds of spouses and family members that supported this program, as well as the flames and torches that have been previously passed.
Major, thank you very much.
3 BCT and HBN, please begin your final steps to close out your Walk to Afghanistan and your Walk to Iraq campaigns.
What exactly are we walking?
I don't know, just follow those guys, they'll show you.
We need somebody.
We're going to go to that phone camera.
At this time, I would ask that you please join us in a moment of silence for our fallen warriors.
There it is, you guys got it.
Over the next year, spouses and family members will be aiming to walk a combined 15,528 miles, the distance from Real Army Airfield to Kandahar Airfield, Afghanistan, and back.